Are there any citizens to be heard? Yeah, is it Stephanie Harper?
Do I just begin? Okay. I'm speaking today as a resident of Silverado Hills subdivision in the middle of Vernia. I just wanted to say that I'm disappointed with the city council and the mayor or former mayor's decision to approve the portable buildings that are going to be placed behind the primary school. I feel that this shows a total disregard for the feelings of the 40-plus homeowners that signed notices about objecting to these portables about 18 months ago. These portables, it's not about the portable buildings. This is a bigger issue. Our children deserve to be in better learning conditions in portable buildings. Our community deserves better than to see eyesore portables behind the school. I feel that this is something that Vernia ISD School District, they need to work on building trust in the community so that we can get a bond pass to build a better school for these future students that are coming in. My kid graduates in 3 years. I don't have a dog in this fight. By the time a bond is passed and a school is built, this is for future generations, and I'm all about it. I want to pass this, but putting portables on these buildings and creating these obstructions for the neighbors to look at, I don't think it's right. And I just want to say I'm disappointed. I wish that y'all would have taken into consideration the 40-plus residents that signed that and at least given us notice, because normally we're given notice when something is placed within 200 feet of our homes, and there was no notice given. So that's all I wanted to say about that.
Thank you. Thank you. All right. Item 4 is the consent agenda. The minutes from the previous meeting, the PD report, check register, and quarterly investment report.
I'll make a motion to accept the minutes as presented.
The consent agenda? Everything?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll second.
Seconded by Justin. Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed? All right, motion carried. The consent agenda was approved. All right, item 5A, presentation from the Floresville Peanut Festival Court.
Hi, I am First Year Princess-elect Miss Dada of the Port of Exotic Destinations. We are all honored to be a part of the 78th Annual Peanut Festival, and now the rest of the board will introduce themselves.
Hi, I'm King-elect Weldon Azvio.
I'm Prince-elect Jace Williams.
Hello, I'm Princess-elect Eliana Hinojosa.
Hi, I'm Princess-elect Ariana Guzman. Thank you for your time this evening. We would like to invite you to come out to our festival, October 4th through 6th, with Uber Games, our street dancing, the Grand Parade, and the Geek Parade, and we'd like to see you all there. We brought goodie bags, and we hope you enjoy.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you very much.
Can we get a picture?
Absolutely. You want to we can come down and stand behind them, or you have to get down there?
Yeah, we can get down.
We're not
Towering over them.
and having all this stuff in front of us. Scoot around.
How we want to propose this?
Behind, in the middle, alongside.
Once you come right
Good?
that work? There you go.
No fear hiding behind the hat.
Okay, everybody smile. Say peanuts. Okay.
Thank you so
Thank you all
much.
so much for
Thank you very much.
coming. Nice meeting you.
Nice to meet y'all.
Nice to meet you.
Nice meeting you.
Bye.
Thank you, bud. Thank you.
Nice meeting you.
Thank you, bud.
Okay,
How was the dirt?
and now we have another presentation of awards to the applicants from the planter contest. So to start this out, I want to acknowledge Tracy Krennick, the junior high art teacher.
Here, thank you.
You encourage the girls to have fun, be confident, creative with their art. We want to thank you for all of your help and being so easy to work with. City staff was very pleased.
Thank you, and I do want to say the girls really worked hard, and we kept a time frame, and that was our biggest thing. So I appreciate the city for bringing the planners over to the school for me, because that gave them the comfort zone to really paint and do what they needed to do. So appreciate that.
Thank you. And this is something that the city and the MDD just met, and they talked about these planners. I'd like to continue the partnership and possibly have another contest, maybe an annual contest
Sounds great.
to do these things. So, but anyway, I've got certificates of recognition are any of them here?
We have 2.
Okay, Mackenzie Bush,
She's not here,
she's not here.
but I can help get those to them.
Kaylin, is it Timrack?
Timrock.
Is she here?
Yes, she is.
Thank you very much. Jordan O'Crulick? Is Jordan here?
Jordan is not.
Okay, and Kaylee Caldwell. I'll give you these two to deliver.
Those, no problem.
Thank you all
Hey,
very, very much.
Martin, can we get all of y'all over
Yeah.
here?
Let's take a
Take a
picture.
picture. Okay, let's do it. Thank you.
There's all our friends that are, y'all did all the hard work. I'll just put this.
Good. Yeah. Thank you all very much. Item 6A, discussion action. Discuss and consider approval on appointing Dawn Polasic Barnett, Wilson County Tax Assessor Collector, as a designated officer to calculate the no new revenue tax rate and the voter approval tax rate for the 2022 tax year as outlined in Chapter 6 of the Texas Tax Code. I believe, did I say 26? Chapter 26 of the Texas Tax Code. My apologies. And I think, did we have a,
This is just our annual requirement, because
Yeah.
they're the ones that,
we had an email from her?
yes.
Yeah. Nothing special? All right. Looking for.
I'll make a motion to accept Don Plastic Barnett as a designated officer to calculate the no new revenue tax rate and voter approval.
Seconded by Donnell. Any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed? Motion carried unanimous. Item B, discuss and consider approval on an engagement letter for audit with Armstrong, Vaughn and Associates, PC.
Again, it's
And
an
they've been
annual.
our auditors forever.
Mhm. They just send out different people,
Gotcha.
so it's not always the same people.
That's good.
I'll make a motion that we issue an engagement letter for audit with Armstrong, Vaughn and Associates, PC.
I'll second it.
Seconded by Amanda. Any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed? All right, motion carried unanimous. Item C, discuss and consider approval to purchase a fuel-efficient vehicle for the Public Works Department.
We had that option, and we got, what did we end up with? Brad?
Well, it's been 31, but we got about 26, 25.
Just under 30, right?
Right.
Yes, we did have somebody back out of one of the vehicles. So with that, what I would like to do is buy a small truck for Public Works. So the take-home truck would become this fuel-efficient vehicle. Plus, we need one more truck anyway. But it would help save on gas, and we have that money now.
I guess my only question is, what's the definition for y'all of fuel efficiency?
Better than our,
4 to 6 cylinder. Two-wheel drive.
Didn't we just got like a new truck or two for them, right?
Yes, last year.
Okay. And so who drives what so this is just gonna be an extra vehicle or?
No, we have David Valdez, who does not have a vehicle right now. He buddies up with somebody. So you've got Josh, who is driving the one Mark used to drive. Scott is driving the one that Josh used to drive. And then Danny has the other new truck from the year before. And then we have the gas guzzlers, the one like they pulled a trailer with and stuff like that. So they used to be the on-call and the backup on-call would take vehicles home. We've nilched that with the way gas is, and it only the on-call person does. And what we'd like to do is get like, we were looking at like Colorado's, something like that, that they would take that vehicle home, but during the day it would be assigned to,
The on-call person would take it home.
yes, only the on-call person.
And 26,000, that's what you're gonna put towards it? Or
Well,
that's your budget?
I was looking for a $30,000 budget, but we have gotten quotes from, I don't know who Josh called. I called Kev. He could easily get it under 30, and the one he had, I think, was like 27,000.
So, I'm gonna kind of play the other side of this here. So, I work for CPS, right? They literally just, all the guys that were taking on the trucks, same thing, fuel price, right? They no longer take over trucks. The on-call guy does. But that's a very large city and they work, they live in their zones they work in basically. Vernia is like 2.8 square miles. Why does the on-call person need to drive a vehicle home?
We have one in Seguin. Oh, I see what you're saying.
You see what I'm
They
saying?
can't
Like
make it
why,
here.
like they have to come here anyways.
Yeah.
It's not like, you know, they're centered, they live in New Braunfels. Like for example, some of our gas guys live in New Braunfels, you know, but their center is like downtown. So the only one that takes one home is the on-call guy now. That's because literally he passes all the places he needs to stop on his way to the center, right? So I just don't see it. I understand getting a fuel efficient vehicle if, say, there was all the times the guys would run into town to get parts and stuff like that, but I don't think that's the case either. I feel like we could do better with the money spent.
Okay, they're still short a vehicle.
Yeah, and that's fine. I think then you're gonna be rotating vehicles too for people that take them home and people that work in them every day, which they'll have to work that out if this does happen too. So
And
that's just my
so,
thoughts.
like, every person drives separately to a call, or they don't ever double up in vehicles?
They do if they're doing a job that day that's going to require all of them. They will double up then. But normally you've got one going to the park, one to do meters, one to do this, one to flush. They're all doing different jobs.
Okay.
It's like the water leaks where, they'll drive together, or if they're going to a class, yeah.
I guess just my heartburn on it, it's just the fact just to have one to take home when I don't see a reason why it's needed.
But the need is more than the take-home vehicle,
Yes.
correct?
Correct.
But, okay, so,
They need a vehicle, they need a.
And I would, it's not the point on the probably not the item that we're talking about isn't about the take-home vehicle necessarily. Yeah, it's just about the vehicle. Now, if we got the vehicle, you're saying Cat could provide it, so.
We would definitely go out for the lowest bid.
Okay.
But I do know that the two we've talked to can go under 30,000.
and is that a vehicle that they can get pretty quick, or is that something we're gonna have to?
Yes,
wait
we're
on?
looking for on lot.
So can we, I mean, because there's not bids in our packet or anything, so could we table this till next month
I
for
would be
bids?
I would be looking for a motion to set a budget. Is that
I
fair?
mean, we've done that before.
Okay, here's the issue with trucks right now. If you find a truck,
Oh,
Yeah.
you have to buy it then and there.
Right.
There's not, well, let me hold that until our next council meeting. They're not gonna hold trucks.
yeah.
Because Josh was already told that on the Colorado. It was like
Yeah.
2 weeks ago. He's like, I can't hold it that long. I've already got other people who want it.
I'll make a motion that we budget $30,000 for a new vehicle with the idea that you go out for lowest bid
Oh,
and
definitely.
stand with that. That'd be my motion.
Motion by Gary. Do I have a second?
I'll second it. I mean, that's fine.
Okay. Any further discussion? All right, all those in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed? All right, motion carried unanimous. All right, items specific to future line items, budget workshop dates.
I just need a date for y'all, probably within the next couple of weeks, to do that first long workshop where we meet somewhere between 5 and 6, because it normally takes an hour and a half to 2 hours for that first
Is
meeting.
there a certain night of the week you're looking, thinking, hoping?
So July or August?
July, because we'll have our second one in August. Oh, July's almost over.
Yeah.
So it needs to be done
So like
quick.
next week?
Yeah, next week.
Or
or
the first
following.
part of August.
Okay,
We could do the first
so
part.
for something in the next 2 weeks.
Yes.
We still have 2 weeks left in July.
Yeah. Two. Okay, I'll send you my dates. I mean, I'm coming to the end of my shift, so I'm good for the next 3 weeks, so.
Okay, and I'll.
And let me know the earliest time, because we do try to do this first one earlier.
Right,
Yeah.
So just let me know.
all right. Anything else that we've got targeted for?
I think the only thing I would have is just an update on the K-9 program.
All the parts are ordered. I ordered them a month ago.
Should be the 1st of August. And we already got our car, new one, at Caldwell, to be here next week. We've already got the parts, it's going to go round rock next week to get installed. The house truck should be ready next week.
Cool.
It's a new truck. Perfect. We're getting there.
And once the parts come in, they said it would probably take a week. The policy, the actual police
Yes.
policy will be on the next agenda. So
Or
after
approve.
that next agenda, should be good to go.
Right,
Just
because
in time
we've
for school.
approved everything, we got to get the policy approved, get everything in place, and then get signatures, and then we're good to roll.
Correct.
Okay.
Can we also get an update on street maintenance? I mean, because on 130 Industrial, they laid base and there was equipment there, and now it's gone with nothing done. And
It's
now
on
it's
your
at the
weekly?
end. Do it?
It's on your weekly.
Okay, I didn't see y'all, I didn't.
I haven't sent it out yet, but I've got their whole schedule, because we have a meeting every Tuesday, and I put exactly what they've done on each street.
Okay, because now it's sitting at the end of Forest and there's, like, it's just been sitting there.
I know.
And now we're still on 2021 streets.
And 2022, we got no bids again.
For the second round,
Yes.
so it's gone out twice, no bids twice. Anyone?
So we're gonna talk in on our next Tuesday's meeting. But, yeah.
Any other future items that anyone's got questions or concerns about? All right. Item number 8,
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
I'll second.
second by Amanda. Any discussion? All right, we're adjourned
Man,
at
early.
6:49 PM.
I mean,
And we started
I
late.
didn't vote, but I-